All farmers want to get the most bang for their buck when it comes to fertilizer dollars. Eastern Farmers is leading the way in variable rate technology, also known as VRT. I recently visited Eastern Farmers of Worthing and toured their innovative facility. I learned just how passionate they really are about precision agriculture and VRT. They can sample every 3 acres of a field and can use up to 200 different rates that determine what types of nutrients are in the soil and how much the field has or needs. This is Gary, one of the best agronomists at Worthing, and he's going to tell us why it's important to have a precision ag program and why it would benefit farmers.
The Precision Ag program gives the farmer a chance to really closely evaluate the piece of ground that he has and decide where he can put the money that he needs to spend on those fields in the right place. He gets a better response by fixing those things that are fixable, and there's some things out there that we probably don't need to spend some money on. And so by adjusting our dollars spent, then we can either raise the average of the field or find those peak points in the field.
I also realized just how important it really is to use and record the data we get from our combine monitors at harvest.
If we can get the data that's generated from the yield monitor, we can take that data and import it into our precision program and make different zones out of it. For example, make 3 zones, which are the highest yielding, the lower yielding, and then the medium. Not necessarily the best or the worst, but just to get it split up. And we can fertilize accordingly to put a more aggressive plan against the higher yielding and a less aggressive plan on the lower yielding and something in the middle. We shouldn't be able to go wrong on something like that. That's us.
Okay.
It showed we got to the field. Our products, we were loaded with 2 bins of DAP, 1 of potash, 1 of Pel lime, 1 of sulfur, and 1 of zinc. We're going to apply all 6 at the same time.
Okay, and the different colors is what?
Different colors are associated with the rates. A gray color, a black is a no spread, a gray is 0. Green would be the lightest rate, and the deepest, darkest red would be the highest rate.
Okay.
And those actually would be indicated also here. So we drove to the field, we got here, and it showed we got here.
That's neat.
So we'll go over to the edge of the field and start spreading.
Sounds good. So now that we switched to corn stacks and we weren't just on bean stubble, will that change what's...
No, he fertilizes the whole field, and it's a corn beans rotation.
Okay.
So this will be beans, I'm assuming, next year, and the bean stubble will be corn.
And then you won't come back here for 2 years.
Correct. In 2 years we'll come back again and we'll spread again. After the 4th year, coming into the 5th year, we should resample again and see how we've done.
Okay.
Kind of get a report card. We may have drawn down some areas because the yields have been higher. We may have built some areas up where we need to cut back a little bit.
So what made this farmer decide he wanted to put variable rate on his fields?
Because he's seen improvements. We talked about it, he tried a field, and then once he's seen how it worked, he's went with more. So we're actually going to be putting 7 products on in this field.
That's amazing.
I can only do, I got to watch for electric fence here. I get mad when I knock them down. I can only do 6 products, so we have another machine that's coming in to do the urea on the soybeans here. And I see he just showed up. So.
Yep. If you are interested in VRT, contact any Eastern Farmers Coop Agronomy location to learn how this technology can benefit you and your operation.